Bertha Lewis from Acorn, speaking in front of the Democratic Socialist, she said that the internment camps are coming. Internment camps are coming, and why is it nobody in the press will show that? Last night I showed you this railroad thing, and people are just, I mean, they just want to hear what they want to hear, or they're not paying attention, I guess. Glenn Beck should read a book. That was one of the emails we got. It was the Nazis rounding up the communists. Yes, yes. But let's call the Nazis by their real name, the National Socialists. Okay? Communist, this is the European left and the European right. National Socialists, the communists also, they have socialism between them. The National Socialists, the Nazis, did round up the communists. Okay? But the communists, they rounded up the store owners first. Nazis, number 2, the old and the firm. Number 2 on the communist list, farmers and landowners. 3, I think it was Jewish on both sides. Do you know why the the Nazi Party is the flag is red? Why? Hitler said to be able to appeal to the communists. Get in the boat, we have socialism. No, no, no. Better yet, this is what they have in common. Big government. That's why this isn't, that's a European and a progressive left and right, not an American. They're different groups. They disagreed with each other. But the National Socialist Party disagreed on all things, agreed on big government. They didn't want anybody else standing in the way. They wanted to rule. Well, here in America, we don't have rulers. We rule ourselves. Correct principles are taught and we rule ourselves. The Constitution allows us to do that. But the progressives of both the right and the left, following the European system, want big government. And the media just wants to show you talk about a bowel movement. That's it. They miss that Bertha Lewis is claiming the Tea Parties are going to be rounding up socialists and putting behind razor wire. Let me share a couple of things I didn't think I would share with you, but it's really weird being me right now. There are 2 universities here in New York City. First one that I want to tell you about just had an expert come in and give a talk to the campus called Is Social Justice Communism? Glenn Beck to Jesus, Drop Dead. That's an education. Another university has just done a Model UN class here in New York. In it, the professor said that there was a fascist that has come to power. Imagine this, a fascist coming to power. And what is this fascist doing? Listen to Bertha Lewis. Rounding up all the communists and the socialists. So how does the UN stop this madman? Up on the slide presentation, the professor put a face of this madman. Guess whose face it was? Mine. And finally, from Brandeis University. Look at this one. Brandeis University, which, by the way, I believe he was an economic advisor for Woodrow Wilson. Brandeis University, look at this, Nazi Interdisciplinary Conference. What is it? The new right-wing radicalism. Transatlantic Progressivism. A symposium that ties Tea Partiers into neo-Nazis. They can't be. Transatlantic Progressivism. These guys are not really interested, the Tea Party, in progressivism. Small government. Progressive, big. I have news for you. The only side, Bertha Lewis, that can round people up and put them behind wire is the side in power. Right now, there's only one group that has the power, and that is you, Bertha Lewis, Acorn, your friends in the administration. And you keep building more and more structure and power, regulating everything in life because you think you know better than everyone else. Socialists have masked themselves for so long because they know that you'd never go for redistribution of wealth from an avowed socialist or communist. You'd never buy cap or trade from a green job czar who's a radical communist. So Van Jones dropped the radical pose for the radical ends and blended in. I have faith in regular Americans. I have faith in you, and you have faith in others. Americans are not radicals. It will be rejected by the American people. The media's job is to spread the word on who people really are. Radicals, socialists, communists, revolutionaries, criminals, whatever you are. If you're not who you say you are, I guess that's what the media's job is supposed to be. And no, Bertha, they don't need to be rounded up. People just need to be exposed for the truth. You know, exposed as they support an ideology that has led to failure every single time. And then those people can debate openly and honestly. But the media is not doing their job. And I got news for you, gang. They're just not coming. So you have to do it. But you just have to do it peacefully. I want you to right now get on Facebook, get on blogs, get on Twitter. I don't care if you haven't joined, you don't know how to use it, get on now. A couple of things I want you to link to today and spread it out, and because this is what I'll show you in a half hour, and by the end of the show, what the government is doing. I want you to go to biggovernment.com and find this story about Bertha Lewis, and I want you to spread that. The Brandeis University, there it is. This is not a story about them. This is their own words. I want you to see it. Social Democrats USA. There it is. Social Democrats, Socialist Party, a party within a party. How they've hijacked the Democrats. You show this. You have to do the job the media won't do. We will show you the happy face and then take off the mask. I'm sorry, America, to ask you to do another job again, but the media is not doing there, and they're not coming. You have to spread the word. You just tweet. You Facebook it. And then I want you to tweet this. We're not racist. We're not violent. We will just no longer be silent.